Central Valley is a very good place to purchase rentals, whether they're single-family homes or apartments. One of the good things about the Central Valley is the rents don't fluctuate as much as our neighbors to the north, our neighbors to the south. Rents stay fairly consistent. Unfortunately, what that also relates to is the values. Values stay very consistent. So if you're coming to the Central Valley and you're looking to buy an apartment building or a rental home, and you are expecting an increase in rent and an increase in appreciation, I don't think that's the best strategy. If you come here to purchase an investment property that is making cash flow right out of the gate at its existing level, that's a better strategy. And if rents go up, if it appreciates, you're in an even better position. But if you expect it to happen, it's probably not going to happen. The best practice for investing in the Central Valley is to call somebody local. There's a lot of little pocket areas here that you probably wouldn't want to invest in had you known. If you come through during the day and you say, wow, this place doesn't look so bad, well, come back at night. It may change your mind. So find somebody local that knows the market, a local realtor that knows the market, and of course, if you're buying investment property, contact a local property manager to find out what they think of the areas. If you contact me, I'm going to shoot you straight and say, hey, here's where I would invest if I was investing right now. So contact a local agent, contact a local property manager, get the lay of the land before you get here, because you may be surprised once you get to the Central Valley. Single-family homes are a great investment in the Central Valley. There are a ton of renters here, and they are willing to rent, they're happy to rent, and they're going to rent for long periods of time. So a single-family home is a great rental. Upside is if they stay there long periods, you know what your cash flow is every month, you know exactly how your investment's going to do. Downside, if you lose that renter, you have zero income coming in, as opposed to apartments. Say you buy a 5-unit apartment building. You lose one renter, you still have 4 carrying the rest of the load. A single family, you lose that renter, you're going to have to suck up that mortgage payment or those expenses, at least for that month, most likely. Turnaround time's usually less than 30 days, but it depends on the property, it depends on the product. Apartments are also a great investment here. We in the Central Valley do not generally use RUBS, which is rate utility bill back systems, which would be water, sewer, trash, electricity. For an apartment building, you're going to end up paying for those things as a landlord. So you've got to factor those things in along with your property taxes, insurance, and for most of the areas of the Central Valley, because we have dam systems and waterways, most of these areas are in flood zones, so you're going to have to factor in the cost of flood insurance, which can be really expensive. So flood insurance and utilities are two things that when you're looking into an investment in the Central Valley, those are questions you need to ask. You need to get real expense numbers before you enter into escrow to buy an investment in the Central Valley. So do your homework, find a good property, get the real expense numbers, find a local agent, and I think you'll do really well in the Central Valley.